The sun will rise on day 2 of the Amgen Tour of California at world-renowned Squaw Valley, USA in North Lake Tahoe, home of the 1960 Winter Olympics. Riders will gather under the same massive peaks that have welcomed Olympic athletes from past and present. Like Stage 1, Stage 2 will start at the high elevation of 6,200 feet, exerting immediate demands on the cyclists as they prepare for the 133-mile stage to the Capital Corridor of Sacramento. The Amgen Tour of California Stage 2 route begins directly under the historic Olympic rings from the 1960 Winter Olympics held here at Squaw Valley, USA. Cyclists will begin today's route navigating the cobblestone corridors as they work their way towards Squaw Valley Road and a left on Highway 89. As race speeds increase along the flat and fast Truckee River corridor, cyclists will follow the historic site of the narrow gauge railroad used to transport the vacationing elite from San Francisco to the shores of Lake Tahoe in the early 1900s. Riders will enter the historic town of Truckee, California as they prepare for the first major climb of the day with a race up the northern shoreline of Donner Lake and historic Old Highway 40. Riders will hit famous Donner Summit, a 3-mile, 1,000-foot vertical climb and the first king of the mountain points at an elevation of 7,032 feet above sea level, complete with dramatic views to the east and Donner Lake far below. Nevada City hosted the start of the first stage of the 2010 Amgen Tour of California, and the former mining town is also the longtime host of the Nevada City Pro-Am Bicycle Classic. After a spin through neighboring Grass Valley, the cyclists head down into the valley on the Rough and Ready Highway and Chuck Yeager Road. The race then enters the gates of Beale Air Force Base, home of the 9th Reconnaissance Wing that collects intelligence for national defense needs. Approximately 46 miles remaining in Stage 2 when the peloton leaves the military base and races through Sutter County on its way to downtown Sacramento. Positioning will be critical as the anticipated pack enters Sacramento from the northeast. The climatic finish features 2 3-mile loops around the state capitol. This marks the 5th straight year that Sacramento has hosted either a finish or a prologue in the Amgen Tour of California. Sprinter extraordinaire Mark Cavendish won last year's opening stage with a furious finishing burst. Tens of thousands of fans lining the downtown streets will once again anxiously await the best cyclists in the world as they compete furiously for the coveted yellow jersey.